Hi everyone. So today I'm going to be doing the Four Ocean Cleanup Project. It's just about how they're going to be cleaning up plastic in the oceans and rivers around the world. So yeah, we're going to start here on the main page. Down here right away we have this here, which just shows the viewer, what's all going to be on this main page, which is something I really like because obviously when you're on a website and you're looking for something specific and you can't find it right away, like that's super annoying. So I like that they have this here. This will take us down to anything we want if we just click that. But for today, I'm just going to be going down the main page just like this. So yeah. So right away we have like this first piece of media. It's a video just kind of explaining everything going on here. So this is about the Great Pacific Garbage Patch and just what they're doing to help clean that up. So it's just a video here. If it'll load, I'm not going to play the whole thing, obviously, but I just like to see right here just how their video is laid out, this kind of animation style, which I really like that. So yeah. Anyways, we'll just go down here further. So they do a lot of discussing about like their numerical modeling, different sort of models that they do. Right here we have a map, which is obviously one of their models. This one is not interactive, I don't believe. However, if we go down further, there is an interactive map. There's also a ton of imagery just on this whole website. I'll go through a few of their photos as well. And then obviously just a bunch of like, reading areas. I really like though there are like a lot of paragraphs and stuff, like the way they split it up throughout like the whole main page and their other pages as well. Like it's just like in very specific areas, and then they have a picture or a map that breaks it up. I really like that. So it's not just one big like block of text. That can be daunting for a lot of viewers. I know that, especially again, if you're looking for something specific, it's just kind of hard. You don't want to sift through all this information if you're not specifically looking for it. So anyways, down to this map here, I really think it's very interesting. It's about the plastic within the rivers around the world. And once it loads here, all of these red points here are data points. So you can zoom in, and if you have a specific river or anything you're looking for, like obviously like all of these areas here, it's kind of hard to find things in particular, but if you're looking like over here, we have Mumbai. So we can go kind of in this cluster here, and I'll click this one. And it shows just like obviously it zooms in super big like this. You can see the exact point in the river they're talking about. And then it also gives this detail over here of how much plastic there is coming out of this river. So yeah, let's see. We can zoom out. We can go to any other points on here. I just really love this map because like you can see how many red points they have here. If I can zoom out, I will say it is kind of hard to zoom out in and out. So that is one thing that isn't amazing, but definitely does not overshadow the rest of this map. But you can just see how many data points there are in total, which is just insane to me how much information they can get and they've gathered input just into this website in general. So you can go over here as well, maybe. Again, the zooming in and out is not amazing, but that's all right. Let's see here. Click on this. But yeah, so it tells you the amount of plastic that is input or outputting from the river each year. And then it also gives you more information. So there's surface area as well of the river. Let's see, go back to that. Maybe? Okay, maybe not. Oh well, but anyway, so we'll go back to the main page. I really love that map. I think it's just very a great way of showing, how much plastic is coming from these rivers. And just it's a great way to lay out their data that they've collected. So yeah, and then we have more of this stuff here. They just have a bunch of detailed information about their project as a whole, within all of these paragraphs and stuff, but they also have videos like this one. Again, this is one of their members is talking about, how they're using like their satellites and different pieces of technology to help prevent the spread of these plastics as well as how they're planning on cleaning it up. So yeah, I'm gonna go then to their projects page because as I mentioned, they do both oceans and river cleanup. So they have two specific things for that. They have obviously another video right up here just about their ocean, like specific one. I really love how their videos are laid out kind of like a documentary, especially specifically this one. Um, I just think it's like a very great way of storytelling is like through these videos. Obviously, you can gain a lot from reading, but sometimes it is also just easier to watch a video and have like the professional explain it directly to the viewer. So I really appreciate that. And then down here on this kind of map area, they have the different flows of the different garbage patches going on. So, as they mentioned, like in this paragraph over here, like if the garbage continues to flow, the more and more it does, the garbage breaks down, which makes it harder for them to clean up. So I like that they have, given this example of like how quickly some of these are going. So like obviously number four is going much quicker than number one. And so, maybe they'll prioritize that. So yeah, we'll go really quickly over to the river page. It's kind of the same idea. They have their video right up here. And then just more information below here. There's a bunch of like of these where it's like learn more. And then they have a bunch of pictures you can slide through, stuff like that. So overall, this is a very, very detailed website. It's like the amount of information they have just right here is just it's a ton of information all in one spot, but I think that they break it up in a very good way. Obviously they have their different projects all split up. They also have a bunch of stuff up here about, the research, publications, they have updates and stuff like that. Honestly, it's just like it's hard to even get through the whole website right now, but it's definitely worth like checking out 100%. I love like the interactive details, especially with their maps. I love like the map that explains the flow of plastic. I thought like that's a really great way of like displaying, okay, like this is how quickly some of this is going, this is how urgent, this is. So yeah, I just really appreciated that about the website. It was great. So thank you for watching.